And I'm going to pass it over to you, Ben, and let you take the wheel.
Okay, well, great. Well, I appreciate y'all giving me the time today. Some of you I know, some of you I may not, but my name is Ben Foster. I'm the broker manager, one of two here in Arkansas. And so we are just overly excited for this AEP because not only are benefits strong and are going to be a great option for your customers, but we've got a new name. And so my goal today is just to help build confidence in our brand, because one of the main things I like to, and we'll go over a few things here in a minute, but I just want you to feel confident in the brand and our name change, because it's not like we're a startup or anything like that. You're still getting the consistency and of Cigna, because back in the spring, Cigna sold their Medicare business to Healthcare Service Corp, which is has a long legacy of being in the Medicare space in multiple states. And so we're combining the strength and consistency of Cigna and the backing of Healthcare Service Corp. So it's two great companies coming together. And I think you'll see the strength in those numbers with the benefits we're going to offer. Now, I'm in Arkansas, and I know you guys are in many other states, but I'll show you the footprint of us in all across the U.S. So that'll help just kind of plant the seed that we're still strong and we're still going to be a great option. I hope all of you have completed your certifications, because
oh my gosh,
it is now, yeah, I'm going to start calling you guys that reside here in Arkansas here in about a week if you haven't completed your certification. So get ready. I'm going to start annoying y'all because I need y'all ready to go October 1st when we can start marketing, because our plans are fantastic here. And so I'm just overly excited. It's a busy time for us. And so let's just jump right in. So let me pull up my little presentation here. And all right. Y'all just let me know when you can see it,
Yeah,
and we'll get going.
I love the new brand, the new color.
Yeah, I hope you guys like purple, because we're going to have purple from string from here to everywhere. I've even got my HealthSpring new purple shirt on. So, and I'm definitely going to supply you guys with all kinds of HealthSpring swag. And if you're coming to our kickoff meetings next week, and there's still time, those of you that are here in Arkansas, I've got, I had my in-laws over at my house yesterday. They helped me pack 200 bags of goodies that everybody that comes to our kickoff meetings next week is going to get. So lots of fun stuff. You get t-shirts, tumblers, you get just, there's 6 different things in the bag. So if anybody, yeah, y'all come on. If y'all want to come to one of our meetings in Hot Springs, it's on Friday. Wednesday of next week is in Little Rock, and then Monday is in Jonesboro. So if any last minute additions, just email me today, and we'd love to have you guys. So let's get started. So we're going to just kind of
Hey, broker,
here we go.
Are you ready to crush AEP? We have a big year ahead of us, starting with some exciting news. We're now officially HealthSpring. We're eager to spring into action with this exciting new brand, while providing you and your clients with the same consistent, committed support you've grown to know and trust. You can still count on us for a full portfolio of Medicare products, including supplemental benefits that go beyond those included in original Medicare. That includes value-based HMO plans your clients will appreciate for their simplicity and savings, plus keep earning commissions on our Enhanced Part D plan, while you continue to enjoy our superior local support. Of course, we're always looking for new ways to give you and your clients the best experience possible. So here's some good news. You asked, and we listened. You wanted more options for self-service and more user-friendly systems. So we're bringing you a brand new commission portal, an enhanced and streamlined contracting process, and a new and improved portal for ordering and customizing marketing materials. While our name may have changed, our broker support remains the same. Contact a representative via phone, email, or click to chat. And if you need bilingual support, estamos listos. Looking for one-on-one support? Your broker management team is here to guide you. We're confident you have what it takes to reach the top of the top. So join us as we spring into this exciting new chapter, because together we are so much more.
I like that. Spring into action.
All right.
Clever.
Yeah, yeah. One of the great new, you'll see those ads popping up in a lot of social media. You'll see those coming, and we're hoping for some TV commercials here in Arkansas. But we're just committed to promote the brand, and I just can't say this enough. If there's any way I can help build confidence in this brand, I want to do that, because I need you guys to be confident in the brand, because your confidence will shine, and we know that it will help just with this whole transition process, because this is a great thing. And this next slide just kind of shows you how all of this started, the HealthSpring brand. For those of you that have been in the business for quite some time, you probably have heard the HealthSpring brand before, because that was actually its own company that started back in 2000 in Tennessee. A very successful company that did well. They went through a couple of acquisitions. They acquired Bravo Health in 2010, and then Cigna wanted to get in the Medicare space. And so they bought HealthSpring, and there was a couple of kind of, we had separate names for a little while, and then we were Cigna HealthSpring for a number of years. And then just a few years back, we transitioned just to Cigna. And but now with the sale of the Cigna Medicare business to Healthcare Service Corp, we're now rebranding as HealthSpring. So it's kind of coming full circle with the HealthSpring brand. So many of y'all are probably familiar with that. And so we're just looking forward to 2026. And this next slide just gives y'all some numbers, just us as a brand right now, because again, this is not us starting from scratch. This is us taking our existing Cigna business, and now we've got the business of Healthcare Service Corp. So right now, under the HealthSpring brand, we've got over 3 million PDP members currently. 2025, we sold thousands and thousands of our PDP plans just in Arkansas alone. They were so popular, and just were a great fit for so many of your customers. We've got total HealthSpring membership right now currently is 4.2 million. So we've got the strength in numbers. We've had continuous growth over the last several years. We average about 13% growth of year over year on our Medicare Advantage business. So we're looking forward to just another great year to keep that growth and momentum. So this is one of the main slides I wanted to show you guys. So now that HealthSpring we're out, we've got this brand going. All the Cigna business for 2026 will have the HealthSpring brand. So if you sold anything that started in 2025 or before, they will stay Cigna branded until the end of this year. So we, everything we sell during AEP is going to be under the HealthSpring brand, because that's going to have a January 1st effective date. And so again, all Cigna Medicare existing business and any new business you write for 2026 will fall under the HealthSpring brand. And so if y'all have any questions on that, we'll discuss that further in just a minute. But as far as our overall footprint, you'll see that we've got HealthSpring has some type of Medicare product in all states. So luckily here in Arkansas, in many states in the South, we have both Advantage, we have PDP, and our Medicare supplement. And then in some other states, we have several variations of that. So we've got a phenomenal footprint, and we're going to be a great option to so many of your customers. Now, as far as our Medicare Advantage footprint, that's what this shows you. So again, right now, currently, we're in most states in the South, and then, the East and West Coast, and we're going to continue to expand. we were at our national convention just a few weeks ago, and our leadership got up and they were promoting that by 2030 that HealthSpring is going to be one of the goal is to be the top one in the top 5 in the Medicare space overall. So we're going to be up there with the big guys. So
You're pretty
we're
close to
still a
that
good
already.
option now. Yeah. So we're getting there. And, for those of you that aren't familiar with how we operated with Cigna, one of the things that is so appealing with Cigna and now with HealthSpring is our benefits are consistent from year to year. You're not going to see us jump in with this huge influx of these crazy benefits that may be great, but how great is it going to be when a year from now we pull way back, like so many of our competitors do? So
No,
in
that's
instances like that, you're
honestly,
spending so much time moving your book of business, bouncing it from carrier to carrier. And when you spend all your time doing that, you can't get out there and get new business. So with Cigna and now HealthSpring, that consistency, our members are sticky. They stay with us, and that's good for you. That's good for us, and that's great for the member. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
yeah, that's very true. That is definitely those words I would say for sure for Cigna now HealthSpring is consistent and sturdy. That sturdy is the word I think of when I think of Cigna.
That's great. Hey, I love it. I love it. Thank you for that. All right, and this just gives you just kind of some breakdown of the total overall counties across the U.S. We've got 527 HMO counties. We've got 519 PPO counties. Now, as far as Arkansas, and again, I can just speak on Arkansas right now. For 2026, we will have a PPO option. Now, those benefits have not been released yet, and we will release those as soon as I get them. You guys will get them. But we have released all of our HMO options, and we'll briefly talk about those in just a minute.
And anyone can log in to either their HealthSpring portal or the Eldercare broker portal to see these kind of first looks for HealthSpring.
Great, yeah, because we definitely want you guys to check them out. You'll be really excited for our benefits for 2026. Now, this mentions some CSNP counties. In Arkansas, we do not have a CSNP, and we will not for 2026. We are introducing one in Tennessee around the Nashville market. And we do have CSNPs and other plans, and I know that can be a big seller in a lot of areas. So maybe down the road we'll get one here in Arkansas. Now, I did want to show you our Medicare Advantage footprint here in Arkansas. It's the same footprint we've had over the last several years, except for one county. We had to drop Crawford County in western Arkansas for 2026, and that was just due to network issues in that particular county. But other than Crawford County, we've got the same counties for that we currently have moving into 2026. And I've got my fingers crossed that for 2027, we're going to be talking about a big county expansion. So, but we're still working on some of that, so stay tuned.
I do think
I just wanted to
big thing
go
that
ahead, please.
I think that's a big thing like agents say that they wish would happen with HealthSpring is that they would wish it was in more counties or in their area. But like we said, Cigna's more sturdy. They're not about jumping. They're going to do it the right way. So just know when they do make those expansions, it's going to be well worth it.
Yeah, I think so. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of the talk about our expansion here in Arkansas, a lot of it was dependent on how much product we sold. And you guys did such a phenomenal job in AEP going into this year that has boosted the talk about us expanding into further counties. So I think with the way things are looking so positively for us, going into 2026, I really think we're getting there, and that comes back to you guys doing such a great job. One of my main goals is, Garland County was our top county AEP last year. And since that's where you guys are based,
That's where we
I
are.
am just, I'm going to focus on you guys to start selling locally. I know you guys have friends and family in Garland County that need to be on a health plan. So I know you guys really do a great job with customers in so many states. But don't forget about your local folks there in Hot Springs, because we did phenomenal there out in the village and just so many of the surrounding areas around your home office. So keep that in mind. And then as far as our products, we do talk a lot about Medicare Advantage, but do keep in mind that we have our standalone PDP plans. Our Medicare supplement rates in Arkansas are some of the lowest in the state. So definitely keep us in mind for the Medicare supplements. If y'all ever need any information on that, y'all please reach out to me, and I'll show you my contact information in just a minute. And for those of you who reside in other states, I'll be happy to get you in contact with the representative with HealthSpring in your state, because we want you to talk to us, contact us, because as broker managers, our main job is to help you be successful. So
Yeah,
please do that.
If you want the rates for your state for the Med Sup, just let us know and we'll send those to you. Just put it in the comment or Q&A that you're interested in the HealthSpring rates.
Yeah, I know it's hard for all of us to say HealthSpring and not Cigna.
I'm trying so hard, dude. It's so crazy because I feel like this is the year for rebrand, which is crazy. One, Cracker Barrel, okay. Two, Cigna. And then now we're changing the name of Medicare Center. So it's not even Medicare Center anymore. Like there's a lot of brand changing.
Yeah, it's hard. I tell you, I'm trying to get it in my head because I've got 4 kickoff meetings next week. And what's it going to look like if I get up and talk about Cigna and not HealthSpring in front of all these people that are coming to hear about our new brand and our products? So I feel you on that.
Yeah.
All right, and one of the updates that we've got is for those of y'all who have sold with us in the past, y'all are familiar with Carl, which was our Cigna Agent Resource Line. That's our agent support phone number. We have changed the name of that as part of this whole rebranding process to ARC, which is Agent Resource Center. So we've got a phone number here for our MA business and the PDP business, and then a separate number for our supplement business and all the ancillary products. So please take a picture of this. I'm going to really be promoting this because I need y'all to just update these changes as they come. And I know it's a lot. So when you call these numbers, you'll get a response. Like if you call the wrong number, it'll get you to the right place. If you call the MA number, but you really need the supplement number, we'll still get you connected to the right representative. But just take note of this because we want you guys just to have all the updated information. Now, I did mention briefly that we will have a PPO plan in Arkansas. Again, I don't have the benefits yet. Our main focus is on our HMO plans. That's where we have fully invested. And if you compare our benefits for 2025 versus what we're going to have for 2026, you'll see that we have invested even further. I'm so excited that we've got such low copays for a specialist. We've got lower MOOPs going into 2026 and so many other great benefits. So definitely check those out. And if you have any questions and you don't, maybe you can't make our kickoff meetings next week, please let me know. I'm here to answer these questions on all the specifics that you'll have, because we want you to be informed as you start meeting with your customers in just a few weeks, which is crazy.
Yeah. Do you, how would you position an HMO? Because I know the industry is going that way, more towards HMOs. And I know a lot of carriers have pulled their PPOs, or, there's a lot of change with the HMO versus the PPO. So how would you maybe help an agent, talk about the pros of HMO. I don't know if I asked
Absolutely.
that right.
That's good.
No, you did,
Okay.
and that's a great thing to talk about because it is. I mean, it's a huge point of discussion because so many carriers have just dropped them completely, even not just here in Arkansas, but countrywide.
Mhm.
And honestly, we've had a few states that I believe they are going to drop theirs as well. But I will say that, when the whole Medicare Advantage thing started way back when, it was a huge deal to have the flexibility of a PPO plan because you get both in and out of network benefits. You have access a lot of times to a network that is countrywide. And that's important. I get that. But where we are today with networks and with HMO plans, I can just give for our example, okay? So if you're on one of our HMO plans, you have access to a great network of doctors here in Arkansas. If you travel, you have emergency coverage under an HMO plan. You can go to an urgent care and have just a set copay for going to an urgent care. But how many instances are you truly traveling to another state to receive some type of medical service? Now, there are some instances, yes, don't get me wrong, but where we are today with the networks and where they were in the past, I just think the conversation is completely different. You have more robust networks locally. Here in Arkansas, we are so blessed. We've got so many world-renowned cancer physicians, CARTI, UAMS and St. Vincent. The Heart Hospital. We have so many great specialists here that there's just fewer and fewer reasons why someone really needs to go out of state to receive treatment. So just have that conversation with your customer, just educate them. And again, I know there are instances where someone may need to go to MD Anderson or things like that. And you can always apply for an exception if it's absolutely necessary that the customer needs to go out of state for treatment. Because we're going to make sure that the customer is taken care of.
Absolutely. And that's also where, as an agent, you're helping them protect all possible out-of-pocket costs. And that's where those ancillary products come into play as well.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I'm just going to play devil's advocate, but like HMO plans, like what are their premiums normally?
Zero.
Exactly. So that's how you would be able to position that ancillary and saying, you are getting that zero premium. Can you afford, such and such a month, which will be less, right? It's not going to be like a hundreds of dollars, but those ancillary plans, whether it's cancer, hospital, short-term, dental.
You named
Yeah.
them.
Did I name them all?
Yeah,
Like there's
pretty much.
so many. And we have
Well, and I
go.
always encourage brokers when they're having a conversation about enrolling a customer into a Medicare Advantage plan, to follow that up with a conversation about enrolling in a hospital indemnity plan.
Mhm.
HealthSpring has a guarantee issue hospital indemnity plan for those 64 to 70.
Mm.
So, I mean, it's a low cost plan. It would help with those hospital copays if that becomes a factor. So there's a lot of great options out there, and I just encourage all you guys. And I will say, Eldercare, y'all do a phenomenal job with education to your brokers. So hats off to you. I hope the brokers on the call, they just really look at all these great options that are out there for your customers and make sure that you do have the knowledge of all the options for those unknowns, because we do need to prepare.
Yes, that's where all that fact finding comes in. So if they are like the only thing that they're scared of the HMO is if they do want to go to MD Anderson or is to maybe position that cancer policy.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, now I do have, and I see Trish Berry has joined me by my cohort, and she's going to be mad at me because I didn't get her picture put on this slide. and
Well, I'm
she's
here in
the more
person.
attractive of the two of us, so I need to
Yeah,
have her on here.
I'm actually, it shows I'm Ben Foster because I snuck in on his calendar with, but you know, we're resourceful. But hello,
That's
everyone.
right.
Trish Berry here. And as Ben has already told you, this is my second AEP with Cigna, now HealthSpring, and I am located in Northwest Arkansas and available to help any brokers with any type of grassroots marketing for AEP, in addition to any questions that they have throughout the whole process about benefits, because each of our pocketed areas, Central, Northeast, and Northwest, do have a little bit different benefits. So we're here to help. We're just a united team, and Ben and I think, work wonderful together with Bruce Hunziker, who's our virtual manager as well. So we have a lot of support, and I think this year the brokers are going to need a lot of support. So thank you for allowing me to speak out, and Ben, great job as usual.
Thank you. All right, guys. Well, that's really all I have, and I'm happy to answer any questions, and Trish will too, about the brand. If you have questions about just kind of this transition period, one thing I do want to point out too, we are going to fully transition to where everything we do, say, promote out in the community is going to be HealthSpring as of October 1st. So if you guys have any Cigna branded stuff, please stop using that this month. And I'm happy to collect anything from the Eldercare office if need be, or you're welcome to bring it to the meeting that I'll be at. I'm happy to collect any extra Cigna branded things, because we do want those Cigna Medicare branded things to be off the market. So we're full speed ahead for this HealthSpring brand.
That is good to know. Thank you so much for having this conversation with our brokers. Thank you, Trisha, for jumping on. Looking forward to seeing you. So I'm just going to open the floor for questions for everyone. I do have a question from Bill. He was asking if you guys are in Hunt County in Texas. And I'm looking at the map, Bill, and I don't see Hunt County on here. But we can give you a list of the counties, Bill. And I know that we have quite a few questions from Stephen on
Yeah.
Facebook Live. Let me scroll back up here. Do you want to start? Since he said thank you to you for making sure he got on this
All
morning.
right, great. Are you going to be paying commissions on all of your products to include PDPs?
I have not gotten the final. Let me say this, what I know for sure as of today. All the HMO products will be commissionable because we've released those benefits. We will be still paying HRAs for our all Medicare Advantage products. The final, everything regarding the PDP, we have not got the final really on anything yet. So just stay tuned for that. And I'm sure by the time we have you guys, hopefully by our kickoffs next week, and for sure by your meeting the week after, we will have those questions answered for you.
Okay. Great question.
Are Medicare supplement rates getting better in Arizona and more competitive?
I don't know that. I'm happy to, if you don't have your local rep, I'm happy to get you their contact information. Adrian, if you'll just kind of help us get connected.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. Stephen's very excited that the ARC numbers are separate by product. He says that's how it should be.
Okay, good.
Am I able to reach out to you all if I sell in Arkansas as well as Arizona?
Absolutely. Yeah, please keep our numbers. Again, anything related to Arkansas, reach out to either Trish or I. And if you need the contact information to your local rep there in your state, you'll reach out to us and we'll get you connected.
You guys are always so helpful. Thank you. And what would an agent do if they do not have HealthSpring?
Well, if you do not have HealthSpring, just give us a call. We'll get you educated, contracted, and look forward to hearing from you guys.
And how would they reach out to us?
Just 1-800-777-9322.
Yep, because we just have one phone number.
Yes, for all the resources.
No automated recordings. You're always going to
Mhm.
get one of us on the line when you call us. All right, I don't see any other questions coming through. Which means we probably covered everything, which is, I think we did.
I hope so. Well, again, I do appreciate Eldercare and your time joining today. If you have any follow-up questions, please let us know, because we need you guys to stay confident with us, really promote this new brand to your customers, and educate them that this is not a new company. This is just two existing companies coming together with a new name, and it's just a great time. And so our benefits reflect that. And so we just need you guys selling us. That's all we ask. Get contracted with us first. Make sure you're contracted with both the MA and PDP side plus the Medicare supplement side, because it's two different contracts, and the ladies will help you with that. But just contract with us. That's all I ask. And then I think you'll be really happy that you did, and I know your customers will be too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nicely put. We agree. And we're here to help every step of the way in offering HealthSpring.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you again, everyone, for taking the time with us this morning. I know it's a crazy time of year. Everyone is really busy hustling, getting ready for AEP. So we appreciate you taking the time, and we look forward to having a great AEP with all of you.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Bye, everyone.